Hey guys, and welcome to today's video. Today we're going to be doing a very exciting video where I'm going to be testing some of Rare Beauty by Selena Gomez. Is some of Rare Beauty's newest products. We have the Under Eye Brightener, the beautiful highlighter, the Silky Touch highlighter, and we have the new lip oil. These products are smash hits from what I've seen, and I can't wait to test them for myself. So if you're interested in these beautiful new products from Rare Beauty, then keep on watching. Okay, so I have zoomed you guys in a little bit more, and let's go in with the Under Eye Brightener first. This is a weightless brightening liquid formula that illuminates and refreshes the under eye area with a natural luminous finish. So I'm actually not a huge fan of like these light coverage under eye brightener. Like, I'm more like, give me concealer, give me coverage. I want the coverage. But this one has gotten really good reviews. It looks like it has actually decent coverage. I love the Charlotte Tilbury Radiant. It gives such a beautiful glow, but because I have oily skin, I have to put powder over, or else it's like moving around, creasing everywhere. And so it kind of takes away from that, but the fact that this brightens as well, hydrates the skin, I'm really starting to get into more radiant, dewy finishes, especially for the under the eyes, because it just makes it look so nice. So let's go in with this one. It is in the shade Light. It has a really cool metal applicator that is supposed to kind of be cooling, soothing, to the under eyes. It is good to, kind of awaken the under eyes. It's a sheer flexible coverage for a fresh look in a flash. No makeup, which I'm definitely into more these days. So I'm very interested in seeing how it looks. If it isn't very good coverage, I am going to probably put concealer over top, and we will kind of see how it looks underneath concealer. And if that's the case, then we'll do a day 2 with just this, because I'm actually going somewhere today. So I kind of want full coverage, not full coverage, but good coverage. P.S. Love the packaging. So cute. Now keep in mind, this is just an under eye brightener, so we're expecting a more sheer to light coverage. This applicator is feeling so nice. Ooh, the coverage is better than I thought it would be. That is stunning. Look at the brightening effect, the subtle dew. To be fair, it's not like the best coverage in the world. It is advertised as light coverage, so you need to keep that in mind. It's going to be a sheer product. It is not a concealer, so keeping that in mind, the coverage is fantastic. Am I going to apply coverage over or concealer over top? Yes, because like you can see my under eye circles there. But did it significantly brighten my under eyes? Absolutely. And it also just added the most juicy, hydrating feel and look. My skin is looking more flawless than ever. So let's go ahead and put concealer on. I'm going to go ahead and do concealer. I'm going to probably do my brows and my eyes, like complete the face first, because the next product is the Positive Light Silky Touch highlighter. So I'm going to go ahead and finish up the rest of my makeup, and then we'll go ahead and do this one. Okay, so I didn't actually finish my eyes because I am going to place the highlighter on my lids. I did bronzer on my crease, and I'm going to place the highlight on my lids for a kind of subtle bronzy look. So yeah, let's go ahead and do it. This is the Positive Light Silky Touch highlighter. That's an ultra silky powder highlighter that melts into the skin for an effortless iridescent glow. I got it in the shade Exhilarate, which is like a more golden shade. I typically would have gotten the champagne, but they were out of stock the day I went to go buy on the Sephora sale, the first day for the Rouge membership. This is just the most stunning product. I like everything about the packaging to the way that the product looks, and look at that. Does it get any more beautiful? And for a golden highlight, that's looking super, super versatile, that I feel would look good on a lot of different skin tones. I can't think. Like this is definitely gonna, I think, work for my fair skin tone. Sometimes golden highlights don't, because they, I don't know, they just are too dark, they're too yellow. They cast a shadow a little bit where you want it to look highlighted. But let's see. Sorry? Is this real life? I barely, number one, had to apply any, and we are beaming. That is stunning. I'm gonna actually go over with my sponge a little to calm her down a little bit. And then I'm just gonna go over a tiny bit where I want it most intense. Oh, she's beautiful. Actually, I'm gonna take this brush where I had the bronzer Make sure everything is seamless. Oh, I see where the appeal is. I see it, guys. Stunning. Okay, now applying on the eyelid. That is just beautiful. It is so like buttery and seamless and creamy. It doesn't look like chunky, glittery, shimmery. It's just beautiful and dewy and glowy and flattering, easy to work with. And again, I'll emphasize, Rare Beauty is so affordable for being at Sephora and being a high-end brand and worth every stinking penny. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the lips and then I'll finish up the look. This is the Soft Pinch tinted lip oil. Honestly, all of the products I've mentioned are super like viral, especially the highlight, but this one as well. This is super, super viral. This is a innovative gel formula that transforms into lightweight, nourishing oil, leaving the lips hydrated with a soft pinch of color and shine. So it's supposed to give you that oily, dewy, glossy, hydrating look with some color. And when the gloss and sheen and oil is kind of dulled throughout the day and throughout the wear and fades, you're left with almost like a stain, which I love. So let's go ahead and test this out. This is, again, beautiful packaging. It looks very similar to the blush, the iconic blushes, but obviously a little skinnier and taller. I got the shade Hope, which is $26. Again, something so affordable. You could get probably a lip product from NYX or one of the more, you know, expensive drugstore brands at Walmart for that price. So that's, I love Rare Beauty for their prices. Their products are so beautiful. The shade Hope is a nude mauve. So it has a applicator that is kind of a slanted, somewhat doe foot applicator. And here's a swatch of the shade Hope. So it's pretty pink, at least on my skin tone, but it has a bit of like a nude, you know, like it's not super pink, it's not super nude, it's like a beautiful kind of neutral pink. I really, really like that. And it's very pigmented considering it's a lip oil. It does have a thicker, almost gel-like consistency that I really like, but Hope doesn't feel sticky. I have had, you know, stains like this consistency and they were super sticky and felt funny. So this is the product. Well, you can already see it stained my skin. I hope this is long wearing. Super comfortable. More pigmented than you would think. A very interesting consistency. Very pigmented. Does not feel sticky at all. Feels like a lip oil, but a little bit more gel-like, if that makes sense. But definitely feels more like an oil, like it's slippery in a sense that it's like not sticking. It's super comfortable, but it's very easy to apply. It has a beautiful sheen. Beautiful color. I love, 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 love. I'm going to go ahead and finish up my makeup and then I will show you guys what it's looking like in a couple hours to see how this lip kind of wears. We'll do a little baby wear test to see how this lip goes. But I'm very impressed, honestly, with all the products. The under eye, by the way, did definitely brighten up my under eyes. Would I necessarily recommend getting this if you're only going to use it under concealer? Probably not, to be honest, because I don't feel like it made that significant of a difference unless you have super, super, super dark under eyes. But at that point, I would maybe recommend more of like a color corrector. This, I think, would be better when you're looking for like, if you like super natural makeup, no makeup look. If you're going to go for a soft, like light coverage, I would definitely use this in the summer, or on those days where you don't want to pop a lot of makeup on, you want something that's just going to brighten up your under eyes, you're not looking for full coverage. I definitely recommend it, but I just don't recommend it for those full coverage queens like me who, you know, wouldn't see themselves going for a no makeup look. I can kind of do both. And so I'm super glad I got this. It's beautiful and nourishing to the under eyes. It brightens well, providing more coverage than I expected, but I just wanted to put out there, like, if you're thinking to get this solely for under your concealer, I don't know if it made that much of a difference. I feel like my under eyes kind of look like this anyways normally if I put a full coverage concealer on. If you're into the more lighter coverage, you're gonna love this because it is good for your under eyes. It's going to have those skincare ingredients. It's going to nourish the under eyes, and it's also going to give you a really brightened effect. So really love it for that. But yeah, so let's go ahead and see how these kind of wear throughout the day. So don't mind Moana in the background. My daughter is obsessed. So here is the lip oil a couple hours later. It's actually 3 hours later. Color is still there, shine is gone, which is to be expected. It did actually leave quite a bit of color, so I am very, very happy with it. I will let you know how long it lasts. Hey guys, so I've been failing hardcore at these videos lately. Man, my life has been so busy ever since having my daughter, and it's been almost a year, so like I'm starting to run out of this excuse. I need to get my life together here. If you watched my last video where I reviewed the Charlotte Tilbury, that was the same day that I did this video. I recorded those. That's the same makeup look. So if you watch that video, you will know why I'm coming on here as editing Caitlin in all of my mom glory. Because I went to a concert that night and failed to do my end of day because I didn't get home until like 2:30 in the morning because it took 3 hours to get home from Toronto, which is, by the way, an hour and 20 minutes from my house. So anyways, long story short, I apologize for just the unprofessionalism on all accounts. So you saw the Rare Beauty finished look a few hours after. I will say that the lip oil there was still color on my lips by the end of the day. That being said though, it definitely was more prominent on the outer parts, faded in the middle, so that's kind of to be expected. I will say I'm very impressed with the wear, considering it's a lip oil. The color was very pigmented. It lasted quite a while, so I'm really, really happy with that. And I really, really, really liked the lip oil. I will definitely be using that more and more. And I also did really like the under eye brightener. I don't feel it really affected the wear of my under eye makeup at all. So I feel like my opinion that I mentioned earlier in the video is basically my final opinion. And then the highlight is just beautiful, and it lasted all day as well. So that's the end of this video. Again, please forgive me for just how many times I've had to do this recently. Give me some grace here. But yeah, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Give me a thumbs up if you did, and I'll see you guys next time.